magical. You guys nailed it. You're great. You ask great questions. You listen. You guys have such amazing energy.
The Suki and Scott Show.
For that.
There it is. I don't even have time. I don't even have time to go to the bathroom during that intro. It's so fast. I don't even have time to go.
I was just actually trying to get all our things logged on. How are you, Scott? Merry Christmas to our viewers. Jeannie Clay.
Merry Christmas. Read them off, Sue. Read them off. Go ahead. Tell me who's here.
Prosciutto, Rory Wright from Ohio. And I'm waiting for everybody else to kind of join us.
What's that?
I'm waiting for everybody else. Oh, Cherry Hetrick. Hello. David Wellesley is back.
My boy Wellesley in the house.
From Brooklyn. Autumn Courier, Beverly Harrison. Good morning. Good morning. Good evening. Good evening. Patrick Peterson from the Black Mountains of North Carolina. Wow. Connie Hensley, Pam Apolloni goes on. Brenda Salisbury. Happy holidays, everybody. John P. Wilson Jr. We have an eclectic group here, men and women.
John P. Wilson Jr.
David Wells is joining us from Florida. I wonder if he quarantined. Judy Blevins. You quarantined, David? Because weren't you like living in New York, or is he always from Florida?
Sook, you want to see something? I have we have a house guest here with us for the week.
Who? A doggy?
I want to introduce you to. This is Rosie right here.
Oh.
This is Rosie, girl. She doesn't leave my side, and she is just she's the happiest, most friendliest chick I've ever met in my life. Like most women.
She's so sweet.
Yeah, she fell in love with me like most women do. And
so wait, why are you taking care of Rosie? Are you like dog sitting?
Our friends went to St. Martin.
Oh.
So they left Rosie with us, and she sleeps with us in the bed. She sleeps on her back.
Tell me Lara isn't in love.
It's the best. If I hold her like this, she'll sit here this whole time.
Why don't you hold her?
And just like this the whole time.
Hold her. She's like a lap dog. She's lovely.
The only thing is, it kind of hurts your back a little bit. I could sit here like this the whole time, but then I won't be able to click any buttons.
It's like your dog, right? It's like your dog. It's like your baby. Remember when you used to hold your baby? You'd be like holding them in this position.
Yeah, she'll hang her the whole time, and look at her. She's 7 years old, so she's like trained. She runs outside, goes to the bathroom.
That's my kind of dog. Oh, and is Dilly in love or what?
Yep. She's got her little Christmas bow on. Suki, by the way, critical acclaim for the Christmas special, by the way.
I saw the shares, I saw the likes, I saw the comments. They were ridiculous. Cheers and congratulations to everybody who shared and liked it. And cheers to you, Scotty. It was all your hard work. It really kind of made it happen, connecting everybody, putting it all together. You did it. It was your idea. You did it. Can't help it.
I was thinking of, listen, this is our only show this week because it's New Year's Eve week. I was thinking maybe for New Year's Day, Sook, I'm getting licked like a madman over here. No pun intended.
Look at her. Can I put her closer to the camera? Let's take a good look at her.
Come here.
Rosie.
Rosie, say hello. Say hi, Rosie.
Oh my gosh, Rosie. Hi, Rosie.
Rosie's having a good time here. She's never
Rosie's
leaving
7 years old? 7?
Yeah, 7 years old. And she's got such a personality on her. It's wild.
Oh my God. Anyway, I have something to show you too.
I was thinking about maybe we do like a New Year's Day special, the best of our quizzes with the different celebrities. You know how I always quiz you with the celebs on their shows? Mm-hmm. Maybe I'll put together something like that for New Year's Day. We have an amazing show tonight. We got our buddy.
Everyone's ready for Autumn. They're like ready.
Oh my God. Autumn Gillispie's here. Her and her dad, Randy, 60 million views. Their video went viral, Souk. They sang Shallow together from Star is Born.
Oh my God. Yes. Yes.
And everybody fell in love with those two. So they're here tonight. I've got some other things that they sang. I mean, he's got an amazing voice. Her dad as well.
I just love when Daddy and is that making you have like ideas about what you're going to do with Dilly during this time? Like you and Dilly going to break out into song and dance and maybe a TikTok?
Get in here. Let's sing
a song.
Dilly.
Dilly's
she's like, no thanks.
But Dilly's a dancer.
Dilly's a dancer and a comedian. She's a comedian, Sue.
I wonder where she gets that from.
And we got listen, Suki, when we started this show back in March, when we were on the old Zoom machine, Ken Salaz, who was on our morning show,
I know,
in New York, is with us tonight.
Scott, somebody wanted to say hello to you.
Oh. Shyla got awfully big and lost a lot of hair, Sue.
He's just, this is what I got to show you.
Jesus, this is what it's come to right now. Is that what's going on?
We got no entertainment. You got, at least you have Rosie.
Where are your kids
no entertainment. Eric and I just run around.
All right, here, take Rosie, bub.
Bye, Rosie.
Say bye. We'll bring Rosie back in a little later on. But listen, Sue, Kenny's here. He's got some crazy magic for us. And
ready for it.
And Phil is going to be around later on. He's got 2 new covers for us tonight, Mr. Phil.
Right.
Phil's still riding high off of that Christmas special. Phil with 5 songs.
Did he call and thank you and thank you and thank you and thank you?
Oh yeah, Phil. He loved it. He loved it. I mean, Phil, very, anything Phil can do, he's very appreciative. He loves doing that stuff, and he's just amazing. And all the talent we had on that show, right? David Higgins, Jordan Bennett, Hello Sister. Our new guy Aaron Gage was amazing. Stephen Clark was phenomenal. Just what a lineup of people. It was really just so great. Oh, Hey Monet, everything was just phenomenal.
I loved how, and then you also cut little pieces that we were able to share to everybody. That was really good. Listen, how is everyone's holidays? I would like to know. I mean, it's just incredible. I cannot believe Christmas is over. I cannot believe we're on to like New Year's.
New Year's, it's almost here, Sue.
Are you excited for 2021?
I could care less. I don't think anything's going to change come Thursday night into Friday. I feel like things are going to stay the same because I'm a pessimist.
But don't you feel, I mean, and let me just ask, maybe it's just a woman thing, and I don't know if the women on our show want to kind of chime in because men like to stay away from emotion. Mm-hmm. I'm just curious to know if like you feel reflective upon this year at all.
No, not really. No, I'm not really. I'm reflecting how crappy it was, with the exception of our show, Suki. If something good, if you have to look glass half full at the coronavirus pandemic, this show being born out of necessity is really something good that came out of it. And that's how I look at it. But I'm not a reflective person, Suk. I'm a very shallow-minded person. Like you have a lot of deep-rooted feelings,
I just have feelings. I don't know if they're deep-rooted.
Yeah, I
just think I'm in touch with my feelings.
I don't have many feelings, Suki. You want to know? You want to know what gets me going, Suki? I'm going to show you. I have
Playboy bunnies.
Besides the Playboy bunnies,
Tony Katane, 80s rock.
Here's a video online. Here's a video online, Suki, that I saw, and it's just so meaningless and mindless. It's just a guy, and it reminds me of a guy who just had too much caffeine one day. Take a look. This is Daniel LaBelle, viral TikTok. Look at this.
Thank you, Chief.
That's where I get reflective, Suk. That's what gets me going. I just laugh at mindless crap.
I just feel like it's incredible how. Oh, is that me? Oh, I hear myself. Okay. I just feel like it's just been an incredible couple of years, you know.
Yeah. Well, listen.
Do I hear me?
Yeah. I hear you.
Oh, that's weird.
So, by the way, I know we don't like to talk any politics, and we'll keep it quick, but the most hated man in America right now is Mitch McConnell. Why on earth would you be the only person to stop the $2,000 checks from heading out to American, Suki?
I wonder if anybody from Kentucky is actually on here. I'm curious to know what they think. I'm curious to know because we have viewers from everywhere. I would love a Kentuckian's perspective on this.
Suk, who voted for this guy? Who kept him in office? You know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of like from the show I watch, Blacklist, as these guys in government who are part of the shadow government. They call them the cabal, and they're working everything from behind. And Ray Reddington is trying to just take down everybody. And this Mitch McConnell reminds me of some of those people who are running the government who are just, why on earth would you want to be the most hated man in America? It's not like it's his own money, Suki. Everybody passed this thing. Everybody wanted it to go through. Mitch McConnell says no. And now everything's delayed again, even with just the $600 checks. I mean, it's insane, Suk. It's insane.
Let's see. Rory Wright says the reason why he might do that is because he thinks it's his money. I guess Molly Schaefer just likes the Blacklist. Love the video, Scott. I didn't vote for Biden, Mary says. I agree, Scotty. Lori Ann says he reminds me of an ignorant bastard.
I know. I figured I'd work everybody up with that one. So.
Well, I mean, listen, I think it depends on where you really think about it. You know, I don't know. I was pretty shocked that he got reelected. If you really want me to tell you the truth.
Tell me, yes.
I think he's been in there a long term. I think the reason and this is how I feel it. This is a broad brush sort of.
Give me broad brush, and then we'll bring Ken in for some magic.
I kind of think that everybody who's been there for a really long time needs to go. Period.
There you go. Boom. Suki has spoken. Everybody needs to go.
No, not everybody. If you've been there a really, really long time.
Yeah. The long timers, the cabal, Suk, the cabal from Blacklist, all of them.
I guess the cabal, but also just, remember, if you're on the news a really long time, at some point your number comes up, you got to go.
Yes, absolutely. Suki, are you ready to have some fun and lighten this show up? A little magic.
Absolutely. Stop bringing up Mitch McConnell. We were having a great time. Harold was a unicorn driving.
I just wanted to tell you what a putz I thought he was, and the rest of listen, I don't receive any of that money. I know you don't, and I just figured that the guys, why would you want to do that? But anyway, listen, our first guest, Ken Salaz, Suk, he was with us from the very beginning. He's been on the show 3 times. The magic, the illusion, the guy's been phenomenal. What I do is I change our screen, I bring Kenny in, and there he is, ladies.
Hello.
Ken Salaz.
Wow. Hello, Suki. Hey, Scott. Thank you for having me.
Hello.
Suk, do you remember Ken was on our morning show? He was standing next to us, right next to us, okay? And he drew a picture of a wine bottle on a piece of paper, and next thing you know, the wine bottle appears from behind the paper. Suk, remember that?
I didn't even know where he had that wine bottle, quite frankly. I was like, I was looking all around the set going, where did this come from?
I tucked it away in my ponytail. See that?
Mm-hmm. And not only that, remember he pulled out the name of some guy or a girl you took to your high school prom at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Remember he did that with you? That was unbelievable. And he turned a $10 bill into 100 right in my hand. The guy was insane. Kenny, how you doing, buddy? Hope you had a good holiday.
Yes. Had a wonderful holiday. Thank you, Scott. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
It's great to have you here, bud. Listen, we needed a nice, entertaining, light night to take us into the New Year's week. I figured no better person to start off with you. Autumn Gillispie coming up in a little bit with her dad, Randy. They're going to sing for us. Phil will be on later on. But Kenny, light us up with some magic, my friend. Light us up.
It's funny you mentioned the drink thing because I went out the other night to get a drink and everything's closed. There was this one place open and they had the plastic down and I had to write on a piece of paper what I wanted to order from the bar.
Yeah.
And the guy wrote back, I'm sorry. We only have Bacardi. We have Absolute. We have Tanqueray. We have Cuervo. And we have Smirnoff. What do you want? And so he limited my choices to like 5 or 6. Can you guess which one I actually ordered, Suki? Do you know which one I ordered? Which one do you think it was?
What was it? Would you have Tanqueray, Smirnoff?
Tanqueray, Cuervo, Smirnoff, Absolute. And I think he had Bacardi.
I think you're like a tequila guy, so I'll go with, tequila.
So what I did was I said, listen, forget it. I'll just get myself a little bottle of tequila.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wow.
So how do you know you were about to say you're a tequila guy?
Now,
That's unbelievable.
I'd pour this for you, but you wouldn't be able to drink it, Suk. I'm so sorry.
I mean, it's incredible. And what if I said, what if I changed my mind midstream? Would we go there with you?
I would have said, and let's get on to the card trick.
So you know how big your hands have to be to hide that bottle underneath his
No,
hands?
I can't believe, because I was like, what were the options again? I was, wow.
Yeah, tequila wasn't even in there when he mentioned it.
That's right. I just figured I'd add it in there. That's my wife's favorite trick now. I say, honey, what do you want to drink? She goes, give me Tanqueray tonic. And I'm like, there you go.
Ba-boom.
Ba-boom. Now,
I love it.
I'm going to, I have been spending a lot of time with my kids now with homeschool and all that jazz. And my oldest, he's now becoming a magician, a little bit of magician. I'm going to show you his trick. He made me promise to do his trick on your show.
Nice.
So now these are the cards I use. These are pretty large ones, right? You can palm them and all that. But for a kid, you got to use different cards for a kid. So I'll show you his cards. His cards are this card. Okay, see these cards?
It's a little bit smaller.
Yeah, they're a little tinier, so he can palm them in his hand a little better, when he's practicing and like that. So he said, Papa, I want you to do this trick. So I got to remember which card he wanted me to get. He said, let's see. Oh, here it is. He said, take this one out and put it down on the table, and I'll do that. And then let them pick a card from your deck. So I'm going to swing the camera down here. Here we go.
Right.
Okay. Here's his card. And then you have this card here, these cards here. All right. They're all different. Now you got to cut him a little slack. This is his first major trick on a national scene. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm going to go like this, Suki, and you're going to tell me when to stop, okay?
Okay.
Go across all the cards. You can say when to stop.
Okay. Stop.
Right there. This one right here?
Yeah,
Nice.
middle of the deck almost.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you want to switch that one? Do you really want to go with that one?
Okay, I'll keep going then.
Well, you can.
Yes.
But okay, we'll keep going.
Switch them.
Okay. Stop.
Right there.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to stay with that one? Do you want to keep going?
I'll stay with that one.
All right, see, it would have been the 9 of hearts. That had been the one before that. It wasn't. You chose this one right here. We'll put it right there. Now, in all fairness, I'm going to show you his card.
Is it the 9 of hearts or?
No, it's the King of Hearts. It represents Papa. He says, that's the King of Hearts. Yeah, he's so sweet. Kids, it's funny. You stopped on one card. You had me kept going. You had me move. No funny moves. I'm just going to turn it over. I'm not going to switch it or anything.
Who's the King of Hearts?
Yeah.
Oh, Motto.
See?
Oh, man.
Very good. Very good,
Super.
Ken. Tell your son. Very good. Very good.
Tell him touche. Now,
They give us
I have
every
my own-
time, Suk. Every time.
I have my own favorite card, and I keep it out here. You see that? You see the card right there? Can you see it?
It's Scott's card.
It's the Queen of Diamonds. It's my favorite card. You see it? I leave it out. Now, Scott, we're going to do the same thing with you. Here's all the cards. There we are. And, you need to see them. Here. They're all different, okay?
Okay.
I'll turn them down. I'll take my favorite card, which is this one, and I'll just leave it right here for a second. And make sure this doesn't fall over and over. Yeah. Okay. It keeps falling. It's slipping. I'll leave that card there. Now, Scott, you just tell me when to stop. They're all different. You just say when to stop.
You could stop right there, Ken. Right there.
Right on this one right here?
Yep.
You don't want to do this one?
No, I want the top one.
Oh, that would have been 9. That would have been a 10 of clubs, you see.
Right.
And the next one, that would have been the 3 of diamonds. But you stop me right there. I'll take them all off. I told you my favorite was the Queen of Diamonds, right?
Yeah.
You pick one card. And then I have my Queen of Diamonds. Now look, it's nothing funny. Yours is the Queen of Diamonds, and my
Come on. That's unbelievable, Kenny. How the hell did you do that?
35 years of practice.
That's unbelievable, man. I mean, listen, I could have had you keep going. Like, Sook, I don't get it. I don't get it, Suki.
You're just so good, Ken. Honestly, it's just crazy. A lot of people are like, "Oh, very cute to see you with your with your quarantine hair. It obviously has grown since the last time we've seen you."
Yes.
And everyone is kind of replying like "father like son," like "father like son." So that's kind of yeah.
Thank you. Well, now we're going to up the ante just a little bit. You ready?
Okay.
I'm a painter. I also do landscape painting.
Love
right?
it.
We're going to talk about that in a sec. Absolutely.
Well, that's why I liken the Rubik's Cube to kind of painting, because everybody mixes it according to their own nature. Like some people like to turn it fast and mix it like this, and other people, they're really contemplative. So, Suki, you're full of emotions. You're going to tell me how to turn this, all right?
Yeah.
Top, middle, or bottom? Which one do you want me to turn?
Always bottom.
Hey, now.
Hey. How many times?
4.
Oh, yeah? That makes it go to the exact same spot we started, but that's okay.
And we never said we were geniuses. You know what I'm saying?
True. That's true. Oh, my gosh. Should I speak slower?
Talk very slow and intentional with us.
All right, go 3. Go through 2.
1, 2, 3. Okay, 3. How many times?
Yeah, once.
1. Okay, Scott, we'll just mix it up. 1, 2, 3. Which one?
Let's go 2.
How many times?
4 times. No, just 3. I'm kidding.
Okay, that would be 1 more. All
There you
right. Suki, bottom, middle, or top?
Bottom.
How many times?
Once.
Good. And 1, 2, 3, Scott.
3.
How many times?
2 times.
Good. All right. Now you see my cube? In a way, this cube is a portrait. This one you just mix is a portrait of the two of you, how you combine each other's talents and how you relate. All right. Lots of color. Now, this is my cube. I'm going to do a portrait of the two of you. My question is, how many combinations are there in a Rubik's Cube? Do either of you know? Take a guess.
There's a lot. Like millions.
Correct. A lot. 43 quintillion.
Quintillion.
Yeah. That's
Nice.
a real number. And wouldn't it be great if I got part of your portrait correct?
Holy cow. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Part of it. You got the whole thing right.
How about 2 sides?
Wow.
Get the hell out of here, Kenny. That's unbelievable.
Would you like it if I got 3 sides, Scott?
Oh my God.
Wow.
So come on.
That's crazy.
What's going
All
on
right,
there?
Let's go for 4.
Wow.
This is crazy.
Sook. Wait, hold on.
Unbelievable.
I'm losing everybody. Hold on. There
I
we
know.
go.
I was like,
Huh?
Kenny, how the heck
no
did you
way.
do that?
How did you do that?
You did it. I had mine set. You guys were the one that did it, not me.
Oh my God. That's unbelievable.
Now watch this. I couldn't do this if I looked at it, but as a painter, I paint very much through intuition, and I like to take the different colors of nature and make them into a harmony. Would you like to see the harmony?
Please.
Okay, this is the harmony.
Oh, look at this, Sook. He's putting it all together. Look at this. Holy caramba. That's unbelievable. That is unbelievable. Kenny, I could do that all.
Trying to get it all into colors. I have no idea, but wow, that's amazing.
That is
Wild.
unbelievable, man. I can't even get one side of that friggin' Rubik's Cube. Sook. Not one side. Kenny, that's unbelievable, man.
Thank you.
Jesus. I don't know how you do that. Everybody's blown away. Everybody.
Especially with one hand, you're like kind of
one hand and his eyes closed, Sook.
Yeah. Got to go by feel. It's like
that's what they always say.
Yeah, hey now. You got to go by feel. And
feel. That's right.
Suki likes the bottom.
He likes the bottom. Go by that. Now, I will tell you, I ran all over the world studying magic with different magicians and mentalists, and I ran into this guy in China, this old guy with his beard, like long eyebrows and hair. And he was a master card magician, and he perfected a move called the mystic palm. And I'm going to show you. It's pretty tough. And what do you want? Yeah, the mystic palm. he could palm a card so invisibly you would never see it ever. So he taught it to me, but I'm gonna tell you it's really difficult. So I'm just gonna try it here live for the first time I've ever done this live. I'm gonna try it here with you. Okay, is that okay?
Absolutely.
All right. Here we go. I'm gonna bring this down here. All right, here we are. Sorry, I just got to get it all right so everyone can see. Good. All right, here we go. So basically, it requires the 4 aces. All right. Just like that. I'll put the cards away. And what he would do would be this. He'd take the 1 ace, 2 ace, 3 ace, 4 aces, right? He'd put one of them right here. And he would take the other 3 over here, and he would palm one of them like this. You see?
Yeah.
Wow. You see, it's a good palm. There's only 2 left here. But it was so good, he could do it with his fingers open as well. He could actually show me the other side of his hand. And then he would go like this, and he would just put it there.
Oh, my God, Kenny. That's unbelievable. Where the hell did that card go?
Exactly. So watch. You got the other 2 aces. All right, we'll put them right there. Here we go. Ace, ace, right there. Let's see. Now, let me see if I get his move right. It's the tricky move is that, you see. And then you're supposed to open your, there you go. I got it. It's gone. Look,
where is it?
You ready? Here we go. Watch. It's going to go down. It's going to go down right now. Ready? Watch. There you go.
Oh.
Just like that.
That's ridiculous.
Isn't that crazy?
Ridiculous.
This guy was great. I mean, so watch. We'll take the last one. Here we go. All right. Now this one was a little harder because you can palm it like that, and you can see it. Sometimes it'll stick out on the corner, but he was so good he could palm it and you wouldn't even see it. So watch closely. You ready? Watch it going. Wait, there it is.
Oh, God.
Now, there's one thing you got to know. There's one thing you got to know. How many aces did I have there, right?
Yeah.
4, right? You saw it.
Yeah.
Ace of spades, the whole thing. I got a question for you. How long do you think it took to learn that? How many years?
10.
10 years.
Probably took you like 15 minutes, Ken.
No, look.
A lifetime?
This is what's crazy. If you do it really good, you can actually get the backstick change color as well.
No.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Where'd all the red ones go?
A lifetime. In a lifetime, we couldn't figure that out, Scott.
Jesus Christ. Kasuk, I can't palm a card. I can't, my hand. I try to do the thumb thing with the napkin. I can't. I stick it in there. It's still there when I come out. Kenny, that's good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Thank you.
So when I met Ken, we were at like a cocktail hour at a function or a party, and Kenny was doing his magic, and he was doing stuff that was blowing me away. And that's why I remember I had them call Ken to come on our show.
Yeah.
I mean, you stand across from somebody and you feel a touch on your nose and nobody's moving their hand. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen, man. It was unbelievable.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was great, man. Listen, before you go, you mentioned
painting
and you being an artist. Listen, as much as you master the art of illusion and magic, my friend, you are pretty much what is it? It's oil painting.
Yeah, I do
right?
oil painting. Classically trained oil painter. Correct.
So look at this. It looks like a photograph. That looks like a photo right there. Ken did
beautiful.
that.
Look at the lighting. Wow, Ken.
Look at this. Hundreds of these that he does himself.
So it's only landscapes that you do, or do you do portraits, or what? Is it everything, or just real life landscapes?
I do mostly landscapes currently. I do portraits as well. I do figurative work. I don't do any still lifes really, but landscapes are my love right now. Yeah.
I love it. And Kenny, listen, I know that people can get you for all the magic and the landscape stuff. Where can they find you? Right here, astonishmentinc.com.
Astonishmentinc.com. And if you like the artwork, you can go to kensalaz.com.
I love it. Kenny, man, listen, your magic was always, it just always blew. Us having you on led us to getting, 50 other magicians,
all the magicians,
and illusionists on here because you were so good, man. And you still, you continue to hone that craft, and it's just phenomenal. But I love it, man.
I appreciate that, Scott. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Lorianne said, "You are astonishing, Ken. You're amazing." Von Burns, they just keep. Oh, people want to know. I guess Patrick wanted to hire you. He said, "How much do you charge?" I'm sure it's all on the website. You
virtual magic, right? Virtual shows.
I do a lot of Zoom virtual magic. It usually costs an arm and a leg, but with Zoom, it's kind of hard to collect. So.
Everyone's saying thank you, Ken. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Be sure to watch them every time they're on. They're awesome. You guys are so much fun.
Nah, Kenny, don't. Keep talking. I mean, don't. You don't have to. Listen, bud, it was great to see you. Thank you so much for coming around, my man.
Thank you. I'll see you again, both of you, okay?
Absolutely.
Happy New Year, Ken. God bless you.
Congratulations on everything.
All righty. Bye-bye.
All right, Kenny. Take care, bud.
So, see how long Ken's hair is? Next time we see him, it's going to be down to his waist.
So how did he do
change the color?
The Rubik's Cube.
The color. I mean, I was like watching so closely, and then all of a sudden it was like 4 aces turned into blue aces, turned it back from red aces. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, but listen, you and I picked the turns and how many and which ones, and then he pulled off his own Rubik's Cube, and he had the same exact thing. It was unbelievable. The pattern was unbelievable. Suki, we keep
illusion. Remember, you were like the young kid who used to peel off the stickers and put them back on and be like, "Yeah, I got it. I figured it out." You didn't.
I did it, man. I did it. Listen,
you did
Suki,
it.
Our next guests, they've gone
viral sensations
recently. Autumn Gillispie and her dad Randy, they sang "Shallow" from the movie Star Is Born. I think they got about 60 million views on the video. Take a look. This is part of it, and then we're going to bring them in from their home. Take a look.
I'm on the deep end, watching for diving. I'm underneath the ground, crashing inside us when they can't hide us. I'm on the shallow now, in the shallows, in the shallows, in the shallows, we follow the shallow now.
Yeah, Suk, as a father, he's making us all look bad. That's all I could say. I try to sing with my daughters, but they turn me down all the time. Let's bring them in. There they are, Autumn and Randy.
How you doing?
How are you guys?
How are you guys?
What's going on?
How you doing?
You guys are, where are you guys located?
We're in West Virginia.
West Virginia, right?
West Virginia. Yep. Take me home, country road.
Country road. You got to sing a little country road for us tonight, that's for sure. All us New Yorkers, I belong. None of us belong in West Virginia, but we love it.
It's right.
From what I understand, Suk, you guys are a little bit under the weather. This family, no? I thank you for coming on, even though you guys aren't feeling so well.
Yeah, we don't know yet, but we think we may have the old virus that's going around. We're waiting.
Wow,
man,
that's the beauty of this show. You can't infect us at all. It's great.
Right.
I'm
so
so
listen,
sorry
guys,
to hear that.
That's all right.
Yeah,
so
listen.
Much go on. You know the old saying.
Did you did you guys get tested? You got tested with it or no?
Waiting anxiously any day now. My parents just found out today they have it, so it's all over the place right now. So it's we're just waiting on our results.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed. We'll all pray for you. But listen, were you surprised at the whole viral video sensation? Autumn, your dad turns it on, and then boom, America's like, who are you guys?
I'll tell you what was crazy about that. My wife and I had just finished watching the movie here at the house, and this was about a year and a half ago, and we just finished watching it, and she'd been singing all her life since she started out in church when she was like 3 years old. So she's been doing this thing her whole life. So I thought, you know what? And she'd been kind of starting to chase a career within that last year or so. And I thought, let's bring her down here and see if she can take on Gaga's part. So she came downstairs, and we already had that little setup in the living room where she used to perform just about every night.
Great.
I went ahead and we started singing it, and we got to that part where Lady Gaga just goes crazy on that song. And I said, this is it. This is the truth. This is the test. Can she do it? And man, she just knocked it out of the park. And I thought, that's crazy. And my wife was filming it, and we were just goofing off. She posted that thing, and I went to work the next day, and my wife calls me and says, have you seen what that video's doing? And of course, I don't track this stuff, so I don't know if 5 million views in a day is great or 200 views.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, it's 5 million, it's 8 million,
60
it's
million.
50, yeah. And now, right now, the number is actually, when you total all of it's went over 100 million.
100 million.
Unbelievable.
So it's and it's been backed up with a couple other videos. It's 20, 30, 40 million that she's posted. So it's one of those things that we weren't expecting it. And then when the phone calls started rolling in 2-3 days later from Ellen DeGeneres and Inside Edition and Pickler and Ben, which we wound up going down and singing on.
Pickler and Ben.
It's been a crazy ride since then. We've got to meet some cool people and just be introduced to the industry, and both of us has had to grow up really fast and learn what's good and what's bad in the industry. And as her dad, me trying to protect her from the world, it's been a crazy ride.
Well, you're 15 years old, right, Autumn? You're a sophomore still? Am I correct?
16. I'm a junior.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Your bio said, okay. So you're 16.
The bio's a year old, too.
Yeah, we should probably change that.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. So you're 16 years old. And what has this been like for you? Because I know you've been putting your craft out into the world without people really believing or seeing what you saw in yourself. So what was that like for that affirmation to come back at you?
It was very unreal. I thought it was a joke at first. I don't think I've still completely processed it, but I really thought it was a joke. And then like it started happening, and I started gaining like all these like supporters and fans. I was like, it's crazy how the internet works. It's insane how the internet works, and just the places that it can take you, But it's crazy. I'm very grateful, very blessed that it happened, and I'm just waiting to see what the future has to hold from it. So,
is it still Ariana Grande that you hope to that you look up to, or not?
Yeah, I would say there's a couple different artists that I look up to and that I take a lot of inspiration from all different genres. Miranda Lambert, Ariana, Ed Sheeran, even. So I was a huge Ed Sheeran fan when I was like 13. I remember I forced Dad to take me to one of his concerts, and I didn't even know half of his music. I just liked Ed Sheeran as Ed Sheeran.
That's
But
hey, you got to like the ginger, right?
Yeah,
Listen,
right.
not only that, Suk, but your mom / wife Amy was on Nashville Star back in the day, right? Did I read that correctly?
Yep.
She was.
She actually finished second.
Second place.
And we at the time decided that this is before they came along, because we've been a part of each other's lives for 35 years, her mom and I. And we decided
really good.
we were going to make a move for Nashville and make a push for it. And crazy quick story, her mom decided at the end that it just wasn't the lifestyle she wanted. She wanted to just stay home and raise a family and not be in the public eye. And on the way down to Nashville last year to record some music with some producers that we've run into, her mom shared this story with Autumn, which she never knew that. Her mom said, you know what, Autumn, I don't really want to be in the public eye. I want to be able to let's say, go to a movie with your dad and just go and be part of the public and not worry about it. And Autumn said, "You're crazy. I'll rent the theater out." There's the difference in the mindset. This one wants to be a superstar.
Well, you know what it is? I just think like the digital media has changed all of the concepts of how you can really reach to people. I mean, back when your wife went on Nashville Star, I mean, that was like a really bold, now it's just part of our psyche. It's part of who we are. We put it out there, and regardless of who's watching.
Yeah.
Listen, Autumn, are you still a golfer?
Am I still a what?
A
A golfer.
A golfer. It says on your bio that you're a golfer.
I saw on Instagram.
I really need to change that bio, man. That's awful. I had to put the clubs away. I started focusing more on my music. I still golf every once in a while, especially with like COVID and stuff. We haven't really been able to do anything. But I still golf every once in a while with old man here.
Okay. I love golfing. That's why I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing for girls to play golf on the links.
She was a 2-time defending county girls champion and represented and was part of the state championship golf team that her brother was on that won it.
Nice.
And she was an alternate. She made alternate on that team. She was a heck of a player. But she picked the microphone over a club, and I'm all right with that.
When she starts hitting those notes toward the end, you're going like this. You got so excited, right?
Listen, the pride is just, how with your kids, man, it's great when you accomplish something in life. Yeah. But I felt something about this one the day she was born. There was just something different. And when she's in there singing at 3 years old, not missing notes, I thought, man, we'd walk past her and we thought that's so odd. And my wife and I were praise and worship leaders at several churches around, and we'd bring her up and put her up in front of all these people, and it's like she was home. It's like I'm up there and I'm sweating and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so nervous and nerve-wracking and stuff. And then there comes this 4-year-old that stands up there and shows me how to do it. And she's just like, whatever, and I'm like, the pressure. And she just doesn't feel it. It's just like she's at home in front of people, man. I love it.
I know you guys aren't feeling great, but is there anything you could sing for us tonight?
Yeah, I actually have an original that I've been working on for a while now, and we're going to be recording it very soon.
Great.
But I was going to sing some of that for you guys. I probably won't sing the whole thing because I kind of want the whole thing to be a surprise. But
there you go. Okay, little tease, they call it.
A little bit of a tease. So.
We'll scoot over here a little bit so she can get in here to her piano and play it for you.
Go ahead.
All right. Let me know if you guys can hear well. I still love you, no matter how much pain you put me through. I tried to hate you, I tried to blame you, but I couldn't do that to you. And my friends would always tell me, but you were too compelling. I was intoxicated by the way you talked, and the times we spent together, I thought it was forever. I guess forever is never long enough. I'm not saying I'm missing you, but I do, yeah I do, and I'm not waiting for someone new, unless it's you, it's always you. I try to change you into something you never wanted to be. That's not what you wanted from me. I still love you,
pain you put me through. I still love you. I love you. I love you.
Man, it gets me every time.
Wow. I don't think anybody liked it. No, a lot of folks, I think from over on your page, probably a lot of folks chiming in. I mean, that was just gorgeous. That was
Thank
gorgeous.
you.
You guys did a version. I'm going to play it because I know you guys are you're kind of sluggy. You got that sluggish, sick feeling. But Suk, watch this. Oh, I just lost my train of thought. What's his name? Who sings? How many times do I have to tell you, even when you cry?
John Legend.
John Legend. Watch these two. Watch these two doing a little John Legend.
How many times do I have to tell you, even when you're crying, you're beautiful too. The world is beating you down, and I'm around through every mood. You're my downfall, you're my muse, my worst distraction, my rhythm and blues. I can't stop singing, it's ringing in my head for you. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind.
'Cause all of me loves all of you.
All your curves and all your edges, guys. It's really good the way you guys mesh together like that. It's amazing.
Thank you.
It's really good. I'm gonna go upstairs and punish my daughters right now.
I love that song too. There's so many. You've got so many people who are just chiming in. Selena Grant, Sean Overton. They're all loving it. West Virginia proud. Brenda Huck Bennett saying West Virginia girl. Hashtag West Virginia proud. There's, Autumn, what is it like for you? You're a junior. Music is so much of your passion. Oh, did they freeze?
They freeze up, Suk? They might have frozen.
I don't know.
Suk, I hear them.
I hear you guys too.
Can you guys hear us?
What I'm curious is like, what's like the next step for you? You're going to release this single, and then are you going to work on a record?
The whole show cut out just a little bit right there. And
listen, what we're going to do is let's do this. I'm going to knock you guys out of the studio, and you just log back on.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. Suk, they're just phenomenal, right? I mean, it's unbelievable. Listen,
really good, and just beautiful. Their mom, their brother. It seems like just a beautiful family who's doing amazing things. Parents who are supporting their children in their dreams, and kids that are actually doing something, which is more than I could say for most children in America.
And it's funny because when a video like that goes viral. Right, talking about our kids, of course. When a song like that goes viral, it's because it was a dad-daughter type moment. But you guys seem to have plenty of those, right?
Yeah, they do. I was just saying, it's kind of interesting that you are really supportive of your children because when did you know that singing was Autumn's passion and that's the one thing that she's just going to throw everything into as a parent?
I just, watching her around the house, that's all she ever done. And then we take her out in public. She's singing in the stores. Everybody's looking at her, whether she was standing up in the buggy putting on a concert or she was walking down an aisle with us singing. She never stopped. It's 24/7. We think, we're not sure because we didn't videotape it, but I think she was singing in her sleep, man, because she never stopped. And it was like she got up singing all the way, and she still does it. She hasn't changed one bit at 16. She sings all day long, and now she's took it to more of a level where I built a little studio in the house where she can record and do she does live several times a week on Facebook and stuff. So it gives her ability to shut herself away from everybody else and this hone this craft she's got. I felt probably 3 or 4 years ago that there's something different here, because I knew the singing and the passion for singing, but it seemed like she started to. I was trying to do the golf thing because I knew scholarships and all that stuff out there for college and all that stuff, and I could see her interest. I mean, she'd be out on the golf course singing, and I'm like, man, there's something. There's something got to give here. I mean, if you want to be the greatest at something, we're going to have to start focusing on something. And I knew what it was going to be, and she just hasn't stopped since.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sing when I'm on the golf course too. It doesn't sound like her.
Yeah.
Hey, Soup, when you look at Autumn, what other singer does she look like as a youngster? Not necessarily now, but look at her face and tell me what singer. And Autumn, when we're there, you tell me who people tell you look like in a sec, and we'll see if we get it right.
Everybody else tells us, and I see a
Taylor
little
Swift.
bit of it from certain angles. I see a little bit of Taylor Swift in her.
Taylor Swift. That's what I said. I think she looks a lot like Taylor Swift when she was young. That's amazing. It really is.
We were looking at the latest video from Avril Lavigne, and certain shots of Avril Lavigne in her latest video from the side with her hair hanging they look a lot alike.
Look, can you guys give us? You're sitting there at the piano. Can you do like a minute or two of a duet, and then I'll let you stop singing since you don't feel great. It's so great to watch you guys. Is there anything you could just do for us a little bit?
We can do say something.
Even if it's more of John Legend, whatever is easy for you.
Okay. Can you not do the harmony and cello?
Yeah.
We could do that.
Yeah.
Where does it come in?
Do you want to try it?
We're trying to figure out where the harmony comes in on this.
Is this a cover?
Yeah, it's a cover. Yeah, we're trying to figure out exactly where we can go.
Brenda Houck Bennett said, "Say something."
Yeah, that was the one on the Pickler and Ben show that everybody, if it's not shallow request, it's say something.
Say something. I'm giving up on you.
Well, Brenda also says she's going to run over top of COVID and be a big star on stage soon. And Kevin Larkin says, I love this family. They just rock. A lot of people are talking about all the family values and everything that you have kind of raised your family on. So there's a lot of people talking about that. So it's beautiful.
Listen, one thing she will not forsake in this venture, and I do honestly believe that God has a plan for this girl, because there's been doors that opened that, from a standpoint of us just looking at it, you just don't get it. It's just way over our heads. And I do believe that God's in control of this thing. And one thing that I do and have never allowed my kids to forsake is God first. So, and we're going to allow him to run this show and take it to the levels that she was born to be at. So whatever that is in the end is what it is. But I personally just feel like big things are coming for her, and that's not coming from a dad standpoint. That's just coming from a artist standpoint, and just sitting back and just watching her grow. She's just a special kid. She has a big
to make sure you don't forget about us either when you get big. All right.
I was going to say amen to that. And Ashley Lau says that you're an inspiration to her.
Aw. Yeah, we get a lot of messages every day talking about, because I'm also a huge advocate for mental health awareness and suicide prevention and awareness and bullying prevention and awareness. So we get a lot of messages every day just incorporating that, saying that, they're thankful that I am an advocate for those things and I spread awareness for those things. I've felt the bullying. I know what it's like to go through it, and I've lost a very close friend to suicide. It'll be 3 years in February. So,
sorry.
It's tough, but that's kind of what I'm wanting to do. I say it all the time on interviews. I love the singing part, the aspect of it. I love the performing, but, the songwriting and kind of getting my advocacy out there and, what I'm feeling through my music and helping people through my music is really what I want to do.
Beautiful.
Definitely a higher power watching over all of us, and I'm sure your friend is watching over you too. I believe in angels and guardian angels and people that just kind of are with us. So I know that you
That's right.
probably have a beautiful group of people holding you up and helping you reach your highest potential. So that's beautiful and magical in many ways.
What do you guys? What do you want to sing?
All right.
Just do say something.
You want to do the harmony, right? Just the
Yeah.
You going with "Say Something"?
Yeah, we're gonna do say something.
Great song. Yeah, dude. Listen, you don't have to do the whole thing if you know you guys are a little fatigued.
And I am feeling so small. Was over my head. I knew nothing at all. And I will stumble and fall. Still learn to love. Just starting to crawl. Say something, I'm giving up on you. And I'm sorry that I couldn't get to you. Anywhere I would have followed you. Say something, I'm giving up on you. There you go.
Beautiful, beautiful. Don't push yourself. That's perfect.
Very
We don't
nice.
need any more. You both look so great together, and you know
Suki
the
and
best
I-
is yet to come.
Suki and I do a version of that as well. We don't want to make you
here.
feel bad because it's much better version. So we won't do it here, but maybe after.
I just got to get my auto tune ready, and then I'll
Suki's
be
gotta,
right there with you,
Got
Autumn.
to drink some tea and get it going. Listen, guys, thank
Right
you
there.
so much. You both really just you know, we meet so many people on this show throughout the year, and you know, some folks we know, some folks we don't. And there's so many talented people out there that we don't know that we do now, especially in the singing category. And you guys, it's just the dynamic of father-daughter singing together, and you supporting her and your mom and her background with Nashville Star. You guys have an amazing future ahead. And listen, 2021 is going to be a lot better, Audie. And like I said, don't forget us when you get big, okay?
You rock, you rock.
Will not.
Guys, have a great new year, and thank you so much for taking some time.
Feel better, guys.
Yeah, feel
Thank
better.
you. Thank you for having us.
Take care,
Bye-bye.
guys. Thank you.
Peace.
Bye-bye. Oh, Suk, everybody loved them.
They're struggling. I feel bad for them, you know.
Yeah,
but
I
hopefully
know.
They'll be okay.
It's tough to sing when you got, you know, you're congested, but wow, they're amazing. Just amazing.
Really good people, and it's so beautiful to see a father-daughter duo like that, you know.
Yeah.
And you can see that she's really in great hands. So just good, beautiful.
Suk, I want to keep the music going before we finish off the show tonight. Our guy Phil, he's got people over, so he actually sent me 2 covers, not original songs, but original covers that he's never done before, that he wanted me to play on the show tonight. I wanted to play it because I know our viewers love to see and hear from Phil, makes them feel like they're home. So let's do it. It's our last show of the week before New Year's Eve, and I give you our boy Phil. I request that everybody sing along to this first tune.
Where it began, I can't begin to knowing, but then I know it's growing strong. Was in the spring, and spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Hands, touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Look at the night, and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two. And when I hurting runs off my shoulders. How can I hurt when holding you? Warm, touching warm, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Oh no, no. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. Sweet Caroline, I believe they never could. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. Sweet Caroline.
So how good is Phil? Huh?
So good. I was going to
See,
say,
so
is
you
this
just-
Sweet Caroline? And boom, there it was. Oh, Charlotte, you look very cute.
Listen, and then before we wrap it up for the week, I liked when your husband went by at the beginning of the show.
That was pretty funny.
That was funny. Suk, last one from Phil before we wrap it up for the week.
Wrap it up.
Here we go, baby. Let's lock it up. We wrap it up with a big one.
Maybelline, why can't you be true? Whoa, Maybelline, why can't you be true? You just started back doing the things you used to do, yeah. As I was motivating over the hill, I saw Maybelline in a Coupe de Ville, a Cadillac rolling in the open road. Nothing outruns my V8 Ford. Cadillac doing about 95, bump to bump, rolling side by side. Maybelline, why can't you be true? Whoa, Maybelline, why can't you be true? You just started back doing the things you used to do, yeah. Cadillac pulled up ahead of the Ford. Ford got hot, wouldn't do no more. It got cloudy and started to rain. I tooted my horn for the passing lane. Rainwater blowing all under my hood. I knew it was doing my motor good. Maybelline, why can't you be true? Whoa, Maybelline, why can't you be true? You just started back doing the things you used to do, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Woo! Maybelline, why can't you be true? Whoa, Maybelline, why can't you be true? You just started back doing the things you used to do, yeah. The motor cooled down, the heat went down, and And that's when I heard the highway sound. Cadillac sitting like a ton of lead, 110 half a mile ahead. Cadillac looking like sitting still. I called Maybelline at the top of the hill. Maybelline, why can't you be true? Whoa, Maybelline, why can't you be true? You just started back doing the things you used to do, yeah.
Maybelline, why can't you be true?
Gotta give it up to Phil, getting the old young folk dancing.
I love everybody was dancing on that one. Sook, listen, 2020 is coming to a quick close in just a couple of days. What can I say about 2020? Like I said earlier, as crappy as the year was, as crappy as it was, it gave birth to this program.
I know. We're excited. We're excited for new year, new beginnings, new possibilities.
And a new panda shirt.
And a new panda shirt. Sook, I was thinking.
Well, thanks, Phil, for making us rock out. It was a good day, and happy New Year to everybody. Really,
I was
love
thinking,
it.
Sook, listen, if I feel up to it, maybe New Year's Day, I'll have a little surprise for people. I was thinking maybe a little best of our quiz shows with the celebrities, where you beat and take on everybody. But we'll see. Got to see how I feel. See if my fingers are working.
Wish everybody a happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
We wish Marty, May, Pamela, happy New Year.
Suki Scott, it's the end of the show. Suki Scott, it's the end of a great show.
Love it. Happy
you,
New Year, everybody. Be safe. Don't get too drunk. Sook, is there a particular New Year's Eve show that you watch on New Year's Eve? Do you go with Andy Cohen and?
I've always done the Rockin' Eve. That's what I've always done. But that was back in the Dick Clark days,
Yeah, New Year's.
Rest his soul,
You got to watch Ryan. Who's the girl?
Ryan Seacrest and Andy Cohen.
Right, but who's the girl? Who's the blonde woman who's on? Who she's married to? What's his name? I'm doing great.
A blonde woman? A blonde?
Yeah. She was married to Jim Carrey.
The comedian? You're talking about the comedian who was married to Steve Wozniak or dated Steve Wozniak?
She's married to what's his name? Not Mark Wahlberg, his brother.
Oh, Mark. Yes. Jenny
McCarthy.
Jenny McCarthy. I watched her when she got proposed to.
Right. I think I've had enough of Jenny McCarthy on New Year's Eve. I gotta tell you.
McCarthy, yeah.
Right. But listen, it's all good. I will. You'll text me at midnight on Thursday night.
Cheers to 2021. Wishing Lara and the girls the best. And Phil and his family, a great one. It's been a great journey this year. We never knew who Phil Paz was a year ago.
That's true.
Look what I did.
Turkey, I didn't even know who you were a year ago. This is unbelievable.
True.
This show's been amazing. And listen, we come back. We will be back on, I believe, I'll tell you, our first show is on the January 7th, I believe. First Tuesday, back January 7th. So anyway, have a great New Year's, everybody. We love you guys, and we'll see you soon. Where's Rosie?
Where's Rosie? Goodbye.
All right, I wanted to show you Rosie one more time, but good night, everybody. We love you. And wait, Sook, we can't officially go off until I put the screen up. That concludes our broadcast day, everybody.
Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year. We love you guys. And what else? What can we say? Good luck, everybody.
That's crazy.